Today I'm going to do a powdered sugar shake. I'm just going to show the activity today. This is the activity every day. So as long as that sun's even on warm days, slightly warm, sometimes on rainy days, um, they're out getting pollen and nectar somewhere. We don't have anything blooming. I've driven around, I've walked around. I don't know where they're getting all this food, but so what you see in front of you is actually all around my head right now. they're they're buzzing right by my ears, in front of my eyes, going into the hive. And yeah, so what you're seeing there, I'm actually seeing coming past my eyeballs. I hope you're having a good day. Um, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood over here, Eugene, Oregon, and these girls are really active again. Um, I'm gonna probably have to do a split before long. So I'm gonna wait until, oh, they're landing all over this phone. So I'm gonna wait until, are you gonna move the camera there, girl? I'm gonna wait until the sun starts to go down. Well, just till it's down more before I do the powder shake. So I'm gonna be doing a sugar powder shake. I did one last Friday, and I'm trying to do one a week to help keep the bromide count down. And so they're buzzing all over this. This phone is right in the way of their trajectory coming in, and so they're bouncing off my head now. So they're bouncing off my head, they're bouncing off the phone, landing on the phone, because I'm right in the way of their trajectory. So the amount of bees that you see in front of the camera, that's the amount of bees that are buzzing around my head, trying to get past my head, trying to get past the camera. Kind of funny. Look at that. Oh, she had orange and yellow. That one's just yellow. Got a fanner out there in front. She's a big fan. She's trying to fan with with all of her sisters going all around her. I'm hearing this constant. Oh, don't push the off button, girl. She's right. I got a bee that she's right on the power button on the phone. That's funny. Wish I had another phone to record what they're doing to this phone. What is this thing? It's right in my way. Funny. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they're literally bouncing on my head. Bouncing off. I might have a few of them on my head. I don't know. But these girls are so docile. I haven't been stung for 12 months. And I do this kind of behavior frequently. Uh, when I can find the time. So what I do is when I'm taking a break from something, I'll come here and sit and check on them for a few minutes, see how they're doing. Check the activity, check the pollen level, nectar level coming in, making sure there's no marauders going on. Nothing fallacious, and making sure that, if that hole's big enough based on their activity. If their activity is so high that they're crowding that entrance, trying to get in and out, and it starts to back up onto the board there, that's when I'll take the stick out and I'll leave it out until the evening. So once that sun hits a certain level, because what I want when I do this powder shake here in a little bit, I got all my stuff here, and I'm ready to shake. And what I want is most of the girls to be in. Last week when I did a powder shake, I did it when most of the most of the bees were out. The foragers, they were mostly out, and I would like to get it this week. I would like to do the powder shake when most of the bees are in the box. Now, most of the varroa mites, they're attached mostly to the nursing bees. And then when they get attached to the nursing bees, they'll go into reproduction mode, drop off, and go into a cell and lay their eggs inside a cell that has a larvae in it before the bees cap it. And so I want to get, this time I want to get the foragers, as many as possible, and the nursing bees. And so that's what I'm shooting for. And now the reason why, okay, all these girls buzzing right by my ear, bouncing off my head. I have a beanie on, so it's kind of a thick beanie, so they're not likely to sting me if they do land there and I swat them or something. Anyway, yeah, I don't swat my bees unless it's an accident. Sometimes I'm out here and I have flies flying around and they'll land on me here and there, and I go to swat the fly without looking, and it was actually a bee. Sometimes those girls make it after that, sometimes not. I try to be cautious about whether it's a bee or a fly landing on me before I swish it away. Some of these flies are about as big as the bees. Got some big honking flies around here. And so this is just kind of a soothing video before the sun goes down. Yeah, you kind of get a good idea of what the pollen level is. I try to put the camera at an angle so you can see their legs, because sometimes they're just carrying nectar, it looks like, and it looks like they have nothing on their legs. But when I look closer, I can see that clear nectar on their legs, and it actually looks like they have nothing. And the ones that are carrying the pollen, you can clearly see that. It's usually orange, sometimes a whitish color, yellow, mostly yellow. I've seen it where they'll have their pollen on one leg and their nectar on the other. So it looks like they're only carrying one load of food, but they're actually carrying both. They put their pollen on one leg and their little pocket there, and then they put their nectar on the other. Look at all that food. Isn't that crazy? 1st of March. Well, today is what, 7th? Today is the 7th of March, 2025. If you please subscribe, click the little bell, ring my bell, ring my bell. Well, those poor crows. It's a good thing they invented crowbars. Crows don't have to drink at home anymore. Now at the end of the video, there's some end screens that are going to come up, and you can click on one of those and it'll take you to whatever one you want to list, a playlist, and you have to go into your URL and see the playlist, and you'll copy that, and you can go in the playlist, and I've got other things in there on my channel. I've got stuff about the bees. I have a music channel. I record my own personalized music. I sing. I haven't played the guitar one. I haven't done one with a guitar yet, and sing, but that's down the road. Not set up to do high quality music videos yet, but that's coming soon. And I just kind of threw a bunch of videos out there of me just singing for now. And there's stuff in there about cars, how to stay safe with cars, so when your car goes dead, what the odds are of the problem, and that kind of thing, so you don't get stranded. And I got things in there about gardening, all kinds of different topics, including composting, making your own compost, and I got podcasts in there in the garden section about how to build your own planters, the runners. You can put strawberries in it, and the wood is free. You use pallets, so you use pallets. I use pallets, and I get those for free, and I break them down and make long runners, and I put strawberries in there. There's one right there. Those are pallets, made from a pallet. I got about 20 or so in the front. They used to be all along where the bricks are. I had those all along the bricks. Where all the bricks are, they're on top everywhere. I decided to move them to the front, kind of put them all together. Easier to water. I do a lot of watering when it gets hot, and I find it easier to water when I have so many things to water that I'm trying to make it so it doesn't take so much time. I'm going to be installing automatic watering system here for my garden. Watering is so time consuming because I got stuff spread out all over the place, and so I'm going to install a automatic watering system. So when I do have to water, I won't have to spend 2 hours just watering every day on hot days. And I'll show how I do that. Oh, another girl landed on the handle of the tripod. She just sat. It looks like she's recuperating. Her body's pumping hard, like she was working hard. She's just sitting on the handle of the tripod of the phone. Hi, girl. Oh, she came right up to my face and said hello and flew away. That's funny. Sometimes I wish I had another phone so that you can see how they're interacting with me in front of the hive. They're so docile. Yeah, I'm talking like that, and all of a sudden, boom, I get stung. Right? Not yet. Oh, jeez, they're all over that phone now. Whoa. Yeah, it's right in your way, isn't it, girls? Yeah. So there's one on top of my phone. She's loaded with pollen. Her body's just pumping like she's exhausted. She's taking a little respite before she flies into the hive to dump her load. Hi, girl. Yeah, you look so tired. Yeah, these girls will work themselves to death to go get that food. She's just sitting on top of the phone with her load, kind of moving around really slow, trying to gain her energy. Oh, there she goes. She's going in, and that's her right there. Right there. She was on the phone right there. Oh, hi. Am I in your way? She actually kind of flew up and away a little bit. I think I disturbed her. I disturbed her too much. I spooked her. Like, oh, that guy's pointing at me. Uh-oh. He's pointing right at me. I got to get out of here. You just don't know. They've got like 100,000 neurons and 300,000 synapses. You can check the biology in your phone there. And so, they think. They got stuff going on. They play. I watched them play with each other and tussle with each other, and then they make up and go in the hive. I've watched bullies come out. They're out here. There's girls just mind their own business, and sometimes I'll put little caps with syrup in there, and girls just mind their own business eating. The bully will come out. She's usually big. She's called a guard. She'll come out and just start bullying everybody, just picking on everybody, and everybody's trying to get away from her. And finally everybody does get away from her, and she just kind of rears up a little bit and then goes back in the hive, and then they go about their business. The rest of the bees say, "Oh, she's gone." Thank goodness. I go back to eating this syrup. And then they eat the syrup, and then they take it into the hive and store it and feed the queen or whatever. I can always tell when there's marauders, like when there's bees that don't belong, that are out in front of the hive here. There's a lot of tussling going on. Even if one bee from another hive comes here, just one, oh my gosh, they ball that girl, they ball that foreigner almost immediately. There could be 4 or 5 or 6 of my bees on that one bee trying to kill it. Typically what they'll do is they'll just bite the wings. They bite the wings and that's it. Nibble at they'll nibble at the marauder's legs and wings, and sometimes they'll take pieces of the marauder's wing, and sometimes they kill that marauder. Especially if it gets into the hive, they'll kill it in there, and then I'll watch them fly out with it, with the dead marauder. Okay, I'm getting ready to do my sugar shake, so I'm gonna stop this video, and you have a nice day. Subscribe. Look for my end caps there, and there's lots of things in my playlist. Different things, different topics, including appliance repair stuff. You got a problem with appliance, a symptom or something? I got some solutions that might help. And you have a nice day now. You hear? Bye now.